Get you ready on here. No, sit up because you need to be on the film. Look, there's a good boy.
Okay, so no one's in the chat at the moment. And just start talking, and you'll see if people come in.
Ah, so we're now live.
See there, look, there it is. Okay, I'll watch it from the other room.
No, sit there.
Okay, I'll need to go for a wee.
There's nobody here yet, Percy. We've got to wait. Is anybody there? Is anybody there?
Lucy, it's recording. Start talking.
Percy, look. Look. Who's this? Percy, who's this? Is there someone there? There is someone there. There's someone there. Anyway, so I'd just like to tell before we start, I'd just like to show everybody Percy's new hat. I don't know if you can see that. There's Percy's little logo on there. We got from Hideout TV, so kindly sent us that because Percy's got his own channel on Hideout TV as well as YouTube. I think Hideout TV is more American, but I'm not quite sure about that. Anyway, so I'm going to have a look and see who's here, but I need to just change my glasses because blind as a bat, can't see a thing. So, let's see who we've got, Percy. Here we go. Now I've got to try and remember to go the right way this time. So we've got Christian Flannery. Percy's so handsome. Percy, look. Show everybody how handsome you are.
It's from the top to the bottom.
I'm going from the top to the bottom. Joey, who's a good boy. We've got Mark, saying that you're beautiful, Percy. Clifford, come back. Percy, come back. Come here, sit down. Quick, sit down. Sit down. Oh, you just need to move this a bit. There, here we go. Now, Zdenka, who's one of your best friends, Percy, on YouTube, wants to know what you're actually thinking. And he's looking at the ball because Daddy's got the ball trying to make Percy look at the screen. So anyway, we've got some news about our little cat Bob that came into our garden because he was very poorly. I don't know if you've seen the pictures on Instagram, but we fed him for about 3 days, 4 days, gave him some antibiotics, and Clifford yesterday gave him some flea drops, and he perked up, and we haven't seen him since. So he might come back, he might not come back, but Percy quite liked him, although we kept him away from him just in case the little cat had fleas. But Percy quite enjoyed having a little friend around the house, well, the garden. Mark's saying that you're very well behaved, Percy. Because you are. Because he's focused on the ball. Where is the ball, Percy? We've got Debbie Hocking. Percy, you need just for me. Cray away. Oh, for your little chin. But you like a little chin. But the other day, I don't know if you can see. Can you just see? Can you just show this little spot here, Clifford, with the camera? There's a little spot. Actually, there's about 3 little spots. Can you see this little light brown spot here? I was dyeing my hair in the bathroom, and Percy was under my feet, as he normally is, and a bit of my hair dye dropped on him, so I quickly panicked and got a tissue and washed it off, but it has actually given some highlights, although they're brown. So he's got a couple of spots over his back. He's getting a bit of a suntan anyway in the sun. His undercoat's kind of showing some brown. I think that's a suntan. Come back. There we go. There's Snobby. Percy, Snobby, your friend Snobby. Says hello, Percy. Hi there, good to see you. Good to see you, Snobby. The colour grey makes Percy more interesting. You're more interesting. Because you're a clever boy. Oh, let's see now. We've got 9 people in our chat, Percy. 9 people want to ask you some questions. Okay, Christine said, oh no, my black lab lays under me as I bleach my hair. I hope that doesn't happen. Well, yeah, but they are everywhere. He follows me everywhere like a sheep. So it has been the first time it's actually happened. So I'm just using a different, it must have been more liquid gel, so it dripped down on him. So, but you're okay, aren't you, Percy? So what does anybody think of the hat? Percy's hat. We quite like it, don't we, Percy? You can get it in different colours. Is it on? Where can people buy it?
Hideout TV.
Yeah, it's on Hideout TV, but can they buy his hat on Hideout TV?
Yeah.
So you can buy it. I don't know how much it is. Yeah. No. But they do different colours. The Golden Ottie. Hello, my friend. I love your video. Percy, are you listening? Yeah. It's just focusing on the ball. Oh, someone likes your hat. Clifford. Zen. I don't know if I'm saying your name right. Zenka. Let me know if I'm saying your name right. Mamit Singh. You're such a well-behaved mama's boy. Yes, those of no, Percy, no. Come up. Take the ball away, Clifford. Take the ball away. Look, Percy. So you've got him focused now on the ball. Percy, look. Percy, we're trying to do a live interview here. Percy, sit down. Now look. Can you take the ball away? There. There's Mummy's boy. Hi, Percy, sweet. Percy, don't be a naughty boy. Don't be a naughty boy. There, it's all gone now anyway. Tie-dyed Percy. Yes. Tie-dyed Percy. So, Percy, have you got any news to tell anybody? Peter Harper's here. Sorry I'm late, dear Percy. Say hi, Peter. Say hi. We've got some. Oh, he's laying down now. Do you want to move the camera down? And it might be easier. There we go. There we go. Now look, who's down there, Percy? No, move it back a bit, Clifford can't see his head. Move it over there. No, oops. No, Claire's going to fall. I'll turn it this way a little bit. There's perfect. There, how handsome you look now, Percy. Look at yourself. Peter's got a question. I've got a question for Percy. Remember my 2 ideas for videos I suggested during your previous video. Which ones are you interested in doing first? Peter, my memory is not great. We get quite a few comments for Percy, so we have to try and remember. But I think one of them was playing a game, and Percy had to choose the prize, which I think was quite good. And I think we could do that, and we could have a booby prize. So we'll have to make Daddy do something silly as a booby prize. That would be quite good. And burying him in the pretend sand was another one, which we'll have to try. But Percy has to be in the mood sometimes to play games, and we have to have the camera ready for when he does silly things, and most of the time the camera's not ready and we miss loads of silly stuff that he does. So we have to try a bit harder at that, capturing funny little moments. So Sure, in your own time, no rush. So we'll get there, won't we, Percy? But we're also trying to learn Spanish. So we have 2 Spanish lessons a week. So, do you know any Spanish, Percy? You do? Do you know the word hola? Yes. And you know the word Julia? Our teacher, do you remember? He sits for her at the gate every time she comes. And Debbie's asking Percy, is it hot in Spain? Is it? Are you hot? But you're never hot because you've got a lovely swimming pool. And he comes to the front door and cries until we throw the ball in the swimming pool. Then he cools off for 20 minutes. Then he comes in, then sleeps for 20 minutes, then goes back in the pool for 20 minutes. And we've got a nice little shady spot. And we've got a nice sunny spot, so he finds the cool place to do. But in the house, it's cool because the floor's cold, so he comes in and has a cool down, has a sleep, has a wander around. Don't you live in the dream, aren't you, Percy? So, Diamond Sport. Ah, this is a new person, I think. Don't remember this name. What's his favourite treat? Now, your favourite treat is actual dental sticks, but Daddy's found these hide chews that are really smelly, but you love those, don't you, Percy? That's your favourite. I think dental sticks are his favourite, although he's only supposed to have one a day. He has one every morning as soon as he wakes up, and then funnily enough, once he's had his dinner in the evening, he comes and sits in front of me until I give him another dental stick, like he's cleaning his teeth, ready for bed. So it's quite funny. But he knows exactly what he wants, and he'll tell me when he's hungry or whether he wants something. He just comes and looks at me, and I have to guess. But I ask him questions, don't I, Percy? I say, do you want cuddles? Do you want to go walkies? Oh, yeah, but we're not really going. We're not really going. Do you... Sit back down. Lay back down because they can't see you. Percy. Lay down. Down. Lay down. Down. Lay down. Down. Good boy. Move you. Could you just move the camera back a bit again? And that's it. Then good boy. Okay, so we've got Scavator. Percy is a good guy. Yes. How would Percy react to meeting me, says Peter. Well, you like people, don't you, Percy? He likes meeting everybody. But since we've been in lockdown, he hasn't met hardly anybody. So he's a little bit lonely, but we've tried to give him a couple of friends to play with. But it's not like being back in England where he saw his friends every day, twice a day. So we're getting used to that, aren't we, Percy? Not having our usual friends to play with. So, Peter says, I've created my very own playlist featuring Percy. And Peter got you some more friends, didn't he? You got a runny nose now. So he's a good friend of yours. And we've got Tickus KP. Hi, Percy from India. That's a long way. It's a long way away. Say hi. Hi to India. Elise. We spoke to Elise the other day. Hi, sweet Percy. Lots of love to you, Mum and Dad. There's kisses. She gave you kisses, Percy. So I'm just giving you some kisses back. We've got Deborah here. Hi, Percy. Hi, Deborah. Oh, hi. Hi. Yeah, he's a good boy. So Peter says, here we go. I always be Percy's chief video suggester because he's like an employee to me. He's good at video suggestions, isn't he, Percy? We do like video suggestions because it's quite difficult each week to think of things to do, because normally Percy just does the same things over and over again. So, and normally we go to lots of different places. So it's normally we've got lots of things to video, but because of lockdown, it's stopped us doing lots of things. But we wanted to go on a European tour, was our intention, but obviously it all got stopped. So we're here in Spain for a while until it settles down. But we're not taking any chances, so we're just taking it easy, taking day by day, see what comes along. Why did you change the name from Percy the Black Labrador to Percy the Labrador? Did we? No? I don't think we changed. Do you mean his YouTube channel name? I'm not sure. But I think he's always been Percy the Labrador. Maybe on his titles we just left out the word black sometimes. Arvind. Hi Percy, lots of love from India as well. Hope you're doing fine. You're popular in India. You like an Indian takeaway, don't you, Percy? You like Indian food. Who's this? Stuvidula. Might be saying that wrong. Hello, how is he? How old is he? How old are you? Tell them how old you are. 7 in September. Soon, Percy, next month. Debbie Hawking, adios from Tijas. Adios. Oh, do you know the word adios? Do you know the word din-dins in Spanish? Do you know the word treats in Spanish? How about papa? Where's your papa? Where's your dad? Oh, you know the word dad? Dad's over there, sitting there. He's looking at him now. Where's your dad? Where's your dad? That's his tail. Where's your papa? You're looking for him, are you? He's not over there. He's over there, Percy. Peter says, I've heard the name Percy for years, commonly Percy the Park Keeper. Yeah, we don't know who that was. I remember you saying that before, Peter, but we know Percy the Pig, don't we? Leslie, hello Percy from New Jersey in US. Love your videos. Oh, hello, Leslie. Look, say hello. Charlotte Warner says, lovely Percy. First, look. There. He's such a good boy. So do you know how many people are watching you at the moment, Perce? Perce, guess. No, not 20. No, not 21. Higher. No, not 28. Perce, higher. Nearly 32. 32 people we've got there. How tall is Percy? How tall is Percy?
About half a metre.
Half a metre? On 4 legs? Cliff was saying about that big. But he's nearly as tall as me when he stands on his back legs. His head's probably at my chest, and I'm just under 5'6". And he lives in Spain. He lives in Spain now for the moment, but we don't know where we're going to end up. We don't know if we're going to stay in Spain or move along and see where our ventures take us. Elise says, we all love you, Percy. No, I love you, Percy. Are you nodding off? Percy, do you love Mummy? Give me a kiss. Aww. Do you love me? Yes. Good boy. Summer Salvador says, this channel deserves more than 16,000 subscribers. Yes, well, getting subscribers is a funny old thing on YouTube because there's other dogs doing the same thing as Percy, but they happen to be in America and they have thousands and thousands of followers, and we just don't understand how to get more followers for Percy. We don't know how the algorithm works. But
Just doing
the
okay.
videos are the same kind of. We've been doing it longer, in fact, than, for example, Runner the Labrador, and Runner has thousands and thousands of clicks and views and subscribers, and we just don't know. We've tried to change the titles, change the thumbnails, change the words, but we don't understand it. Maybe we're too old, eh, Perce? Maybe we're too old, because everybody likes puppies. And when Percy was a puppy, we didn't really know what we was doing with YouTube. So now Percy's a bit of an old boy, maybe. Mind you, not as old as Wacky Winnie. Your friend Wacky Winnie. She's older than you. Maybe you're never too old. Zdenka says, Percy and his family is doing a great job every time. Oh, that's nice, thank you. We do our best, don't we, Percy? Peter's telling us, in case you're confused, Percy the Park Keeper is a series of books by Nick Butterworth and is also a TV show. I've remembered that for half my life since I was born in 1998. 1998? I was 20 then. No, I wasn't. 30. Crikey. You're very young, Peter. Patricia said, and he's a darling boy. He's gone completely outshot now. We need to go over there. There you are. Oh, I can just see the top of his eyes. Sean. Say hi to Sean, Percy. In New York. Hi, Percy. Did Percy make any friends in Spain? Yes, he's made a friend. Our Spanish teacher, Julia, has the German Shepherd called Ellie, and she might be coming over next week for another play date. And if you haven't seen the video, she came over and Percy tried to make her go swimming in the pool, but she wouldn't, and she was too scared. So Julia's going to try and bring her next week, and we're going to try and make a video to see if we can get her in swimming again.
Freddie.
And oh yes, his other little friend, little puppy, 9 months old, called Freddie, who's a rescue. But neither of them live close, so we have to arrange play dates and walk dates because they're not walkable. So the little puppy Freddie was quite good fun. Does Percy have a girlfriend? Well, it's a sad story really, because the love of Percy's life, Maggie Moo, is a little sheepdog, but she lives in England, and they absolutely love each other, and they used to see each other twice a day for an hour in the morning, an hour in the evening, and she used to hang on to Percy's collar and drag him around the golf course, and they used to play and jump on top of each other. But obviously now on our adventures in Spain, he doesn't see her anymore, so we're hoping Ellie might make him a new girlfriend. So we've got to see how they get on. Oh, there's Marla. Hello, hi Marla. Says hi Percy and family. Peter's delighted that you're making new friends, Bobby. So Daniel, we have, hello Percy, I'm a subscriber who's watching hard in Korea. Oh my goodness, Korea, I think that's a new one. Percy, I don't think we've had anybody from Korea. So hello, Daniel. So guess how many people you've got now? No, more than 32 now, Percy. Percy, guess. No, more than 34. Not 34 and a half. You can't have 34 and a half, Percy. You've got 37. 37! Mummy and Daddy haven't even got 37 friends. Mummy might have, don't think Daddy has. Here we got now, Percy. Cyber Honey, hi you Percy. Hi, say hi. Peter, I'm watching from Swindon Town Centre in the country of Wiltshire in England, where I live. Wiltshire, that's quite nice there. Lots of fields in Wiltshire, isn't there, Clifford? Marla says Percy is a star. Marla, Percy says she thinks you mean superstar. Patricia says, I remember Percy had a lovely girlfriend in England called Meg. That's true. Because you're Meggie Moo. You're Meggie Moo, who you love. Yes. Oh, you miss her, don't you? And all your other friends. You had about 20 friends. But there was about 5, wasn't there? Meggie Moo, and Meggie Moo had a brother called Toby, but he's gone into the sky now, hasn't he, Toby? And what was your other friend called? What was the other black labby called?
Toby.
No, that was Meg's. Clive. Do you remember Clive? He was your best buddy. And the little sausage dog. You had lots of different friends. And the little deaf dog. Do you remember? Lots of friends you had. Slider 28. Sierra and Savannah are watching intently and wishing they were there playing with you. We love you, Percy. Aww. Daniel Clare, I hope Percy will come to Korea in his future. Korea. It's a long way. Do you think you can make it to Korea?
Fly there.
You'd like to go? Dad's going to fly you there. Dad's going to fly you there. That'd be interesting. Dad's aeroplane only goes 4 hours at a time, Percy. How many hours does it take to fly to Korea? How many?
20.
20 hours? Take you quite a few days, Percy. Might have to take a packed lunch for that one. Ted Webb, how old is Percy? Well, his little grey chin shows he's 7 years old next month in September. 7 years old.
September the 22nd.
September 22nd. We got now. How is Percy's discovered, or will Percy come to Rome? Rome! There's an important person lives in Rome.
Rome's not far away.
Rome's quite close, Percy. We could get to Rome. Maybe after lockdown we'll head to Rome. Marla says, are you going to make it over to the States? What do you reckon, Percy? We're going to see Donald Trump. In the States? We watch him on telly, don't we? Peter says, I'd keep Percy company for the whole flight to Korea. Oh, I bet he would. I bet if anything happened to us, I think Peter'd come and get you, you know, Percy. So, Percy, excuse me. There's a little grey hair there. Percy, Clifford, look. Percy, when we go to New York, when we go to America, we could go to New York and see Sean. Have a nice cup of tea with Sean. I think we'd like to. Daddy wants to go to New York, don't you, Clifford? There's a fly flying around my head. So, Percy, we've got 42 people now watching you. Maybe you might put a smile on your face to show everybody you're happy. You're happy about that? Are you happy about that? Okay, here's another one. I really love to watch Percy because I've got a black Labrador named Tyson. They become great friends. So, anybody that has got a dog that is watching us right now, you have to go onto Percy's webpage, which is www.Percy the Labrador. And on the webpage, he has a page dedicated to all of his friends from YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, all over the world. If you send a picture of your dog in, telling us his name and a little bit about him, we can put his picture on Percy's webpage. If you go and take a look, you'll see he's got some pictures on there already. You don't have to subscribe or anything like that. Just send in. There's a link. There's a button. You can just press the link and send in a picture. It'd be nice to see everybody's dogs. So it'd be nice to see Tyson, unless he's already on there. I'm not quite sure. Peter, I've got a suggestion for Percy. If I took him to Italy, I'd take him to Turin, because that's where they filmed the 1969 film The Italian Job. The Italian Job. Italian Job. brilliant film. We've watched that recently, actually. We didn't like the remake as much as the original, though, did we? Salvador he's Italian. Marla, I think my Lucy is on there. I think Lucy is on there, actually. Marla's Lucy's on there, yeah. Arvin says, yay, that's lovely. Yeah, it'd be good to see Tyson. So make sure you send that in. Okay. So, Percy, have you got anything else to say? You have to talk that way. No, this way. Talk this way. Percy, look down there. There. Look. Tell me, whisper me. Tell me, Percy. Percy. Tell me. Can you all subscribe and tell your friends to subscribe so Percy gets more followers? Okay, should we?
I need to watch Wacky Winnie tonight.
Oh yes, just before we go, just want to remind everybody that Wacky Winnie, Percy's friend, who lives in America, is on tonight. What time does she come on?
8 o'clock.
8 o'clock. So keep on the internet and go and watch Wacky Winnie. Say hi to Wacky Winnie. Hi Winnie, if you're there. Right then, everybody, we're going to go and have some bit of dinner now. Percy, do you want your din-dins? You want some din-dins? So we'll see you all next time if we don't see you on Thursday. So bye everybody. Bye everybody. I would like to socialise my service animal with well-behaved dog like yourself. Are you available for Christmas 2021? And will you still be living in Spain? See you, Percy. Yes, I like Winnie too. Will Percy give birth to his own puppy? Thanks, sis.